Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Plays here, back with some more process elimination. Previously, we finally, got out of that stuffy area. We're actually in a nice office now, right below the Snarks, I guess. But we're in the basement of it. So we're trying to get the elevator stuff back on. And so in the meantime, Tenki's like fixing his stuff. Apparently, like Holmes was like, "Oh, you want to go people in the shop?" I'm like, "What? No!" But then she made me do it anyway, and I got murdered. But after that, I went to the library bookworm. We found some cool files. So I was like, "Yo, I would have killed Renegade Detective," and I was like, "No, you can't do that. That's not good, bro." And apparently Watsa Hojo died, and he was ideal detective as well, so that's confusing. And Holmes isn't answering my calls. Was that everything? Did I summarize it pretty good? Anyway, I gotta continue. Oh yeah, Workaholic was there, by the way. Posh. Okay, I guess I'll tell a lie. Well, I guess I don't want them finding about, myself. I've carried Bookworm, who got knocked out of our Workaholic, back to the lobby. Posh is busy working on something on the sofa. Oh, heck yeah, bro. On the couches? Hey, this is an upgrade to where we just were. Heck yeah, this is the first time in days. Getting any rest in the maze was impossible. I didn't consider our sleeping arrangements one bit, so I'm glad Posh already has a plan. Where's Gourmet, Doleful, and Seki, by the way? I want to make sure everyone's still alive and well. Just as I set Bookworm down on the sofa. That's the last question I was expecting to hear from her. Did I let something slip? I try to keep my face composed as I reply. I wouldn't want to cause any unnecessary concern. Yeah. Watto isn't good at hiding stuff. I'm at a loss for words. Posh hit a nail on the head. She sighs deeply as I keep silent. Hey, I have a ghost, by the way, a ghost pal. I can check up with her, so I don't need you guys. I'm totally sane. Pros? Posh guffaws, flicking my nose with her finger. Alright, can you solve the case of my existential crisis then? I tell Posh everything that just transpired. That my name was listed as the ideal detective, that I was written about as if I was dead, and that Workaholic appeared wanting me to assist him in killing Renegade Detective. I know, right? Yeah, but it's about that time. We're reaching the end of the game. At some point, like a few more parts here and then the game will be over, so we're gonna get answers soon. You don't understand, Posh. This has been the last 10 years, bro. It's more just a dream.
変なところで頑固ですわね。そこまで言うなら
So what does it all
私も信じて差し上
mean?
げますわ。ただね、あなたが記憶喪失だとすれば腑に落ちる点もありますの。
腑に落ちる点ですか？
ええ、それは理想探偵のあなたへの態度ですわ。あなた見せかけでも擬態でも何でもなく本当に特技がないのでしょ。
Well, it stings when you put it so bluntly, but it's the truth, so I reply with a nod.
私はね、幼い頃から本物を見せられて育ってきましたの。本物を見抜く審美眼には自信がありますわ。ですから一目で見抜けたのですわ。あなたが探偵としての才覚を有さない、
Except for the
名前
Neoman
通
though,
り無能な探偵であることを
which
ね。
I guess you didn't notice.
ですから一目で見抜けたの。
Oh, suit, my bad.
しようがありませんね。実際この島を訪れた時の僕は探偵としての基礎もままなりませんでした。ホームズさんに教わらなければきっと本当に無能なままだったと思います。
ホームズが直々に指導していることもまた腹立たしかったのですけれどね。理想探偵ともあろうものが何故このような偽物を評価するのか不思議でなりませんでしたわ。
Okay, you don't need to put all that in
ただ
there.
それも記憶喪失なのでしたら納得できるというものです。あなたが理想探偵から信頼を得るほどの探偵であったとしても記憶がなければ無意味ですもの。
What's this, Danganronpa kind of?
僕は何を信じればいいんでしょうか。ホームズさんが欲しい
Trust in the Holmes that trusts in
社長
me.
さんが語ったことも
Yippee.
僕の覚えていることも全て少しずつ噛み合わないんです。わからないことが多すぎてどうにかなってしまいそうですよ。
では悩む前にまずは全てを思い出すことを優先なさい。
Everything, huh? Posh speaks decisively.
全てを思い出すってどうやってですか？
他にも書籍はあったのでしょ。それに貴重なデータの保管されたパソコンもたんまりありますわ。
Well, is that really
私
gonna
はこ
be
の
there
島での
though?
経験で学びましたの。判断材料が揃う前に結論を急いだところで解き明かせる謎などないとね。この島で結論を急ぎすぎていた私を手助けしてくださったのは無能さんじゃありませんこと。
Anyway, you're dying next.
ピンカートン
僕が家族さんを
Honestly, I was so focused on solving the problem at hand that I hadn't considered that at all. I never realized that Posh had seen things that way. My eyes started to sting. Oh no, embarrassing as it is, I can't hold back my tears. Wah!
泣き虫な名探偵さんですわね。これだから庶民は世話が焼けるのですわ。あなたがただの石ころではなく磨けば光る原石であることはよくわかっています。今のあなたなら信じても良いと思いますよ。
Yippee! I've gained the trust of everyone here.
庶民を救うのは上流階級の務め。私でよければ力を貸しますからいつでも頼るとよろしいですわ。
ありがとうございます。家族さん。
I dry my eyes with the handkerchief she hands me. Right, now's not the time to cry. We should have to call running detective all the way here so that we can stop them. We need to find and apprehend those two first. Then I can work with the others to find the missing pieces of my memory.
さて、あなたの過去はさておき、社畜さんの暗躍については科学さんたちにも情報共有しておかなければなりませんわね。
Alright, they better be
あな
alive.
たが作業中の分電盤へ行ってきますから、あなたはここで文学さんを見ていなさい。
I'm coming with! No! Pasha parts towards the hall where the breaker panel is. She has a point. I can't jump to conclusions. First, I need to recall what happened 10 years ago. The events I forgot that Holmes remembered.
ホームズさん、聞こえてますか？
Man, still resting, huh? Still no response. If she's out cold, then she'll probably be gone for a few more hours. I'll just have to sum up all the information I've gathered about that kidnapping incident on my own.
10年前に僕らを誘拐した探偵同盟の前身である機密警察という組織。
Right.
事件は単なる誘拐ではなくて何らかの異能を開発するための実験だったらしい。社畜さんによれば八つ咲港事件を引き起こしたのは社畜さんが不滅探偵と呼ぶ人たちだ。
Oh, I didn't remember the Invincible started the whole Quartering Duke stuff, though. That's everything Workaholic told me. For now, I'll assume this is all the truth.
僕が誘拐されたのは不滅探偵たちが施設から逃げ出した後に。 そこでサイカちゃ
Oh,
んと
after they escaped, huh?
洋館とつながっていたあの地下牢に監禁され続けた。例の地下迷宮が異能の開発のための実験施設だとすると、昔理想探偵に選ばれた僕はあの地下迷宮を生き延びたことがあるのか。
This is just information from that book we found in the archives. Neither its veracity nor the details are very clear, but if Workaholic strives hard to get it back, it seems unlikely the contents could be so misleading.
でもその後、僕は何らかの理由で理想探偵ではなくなって、今ではホームズさんがその
With
役割にな
Wattell's
っている。
death, probably.
ホームズさんは僕が過去に出会ったサイカちゃん本人だと語るけど、僕の記憶にはサイカちゃんが死ぬ光景が焼き付いて離れない。
It's so clear that I can't possibly doubt it. Saika died right in front of my eyes. I refuse to believe that was a lie, and yet Holmes says that she's Saika. Documents identify me as Ideal Detective. Holmes claimed to be the long-dead Saika, an invincible detective, a fellow survivor of these experiments. I've got so many questions, my head hurts. How could a hopeless moron like me be Ideal Detective? I'm just not buying it.
僕が理想探偵だなんて、やっぱり嘘っぱちだよ。
I sigh, deeply aware of how disappointing my capabilities really are. I'm an unpolished gem, though. Oh, crap! Is he here? Or is he watching? Or is this like somewhere else?
無能くん、俺の手で君を
Ah, shoot.
目覚めさせてあげるよ。
Oh, hey, I'm hearing laughing coming from those vents over there. Sounds suspicious. Shoot, it's happening. As dawn arrives, we begin our day.
おはよう無能くん。
Yo, I'm glad to see we're all alive right now.
ああ、
But day
おはよう
9's when it's going to come down, huh?
昨日は遅くまで作業お疲れ様。
どうしたの？あまり顔色が優れないみたいだけど。
I was just contemplating my existence. I was like, what the heck is happening? Where's Holmes at?
ちょっと考え事をしていたら眠れなくてね。
それならいいんだけど。何かあったら何でも相談してね。
You know, the amount of survivors is 6 right now, but Workaholic and Renegade are still alive, even though they were perpetrators. So, one of them is gonna die eventually.
それじゃあ僕は顔を洗ってくるからまた後でね。
僕は朝食の準備を手伝ってくるよ。
No, we got food still? I've got to stop crowing everyone like this. Once Solo and I part ways, I berate myself with a light smack on the cheek. That did not sound light. Holy crap, you good? I've wanted to ask Holmes about the past since yesterday, but she still hasn't reappeared. She's been gone for extended periods before, but never this long. I wonder what's going on with her. Maybe she's like comatose.
僕に過去の話を聞かれたくないとか。
No, that couldn't be. I feel like a fool for even considering it. Sure, she's been evasive whenever our history gets brought up, but it's only ever been for my own sake. That's what she always told me. I mean, she's been on my side this entire time. She wouldn't start stonewalling me now, would she?
きっと寝坊しているだけだよね。
Yeah, even ghosts get lazy. I repeat the thought over and over, trying to convince myself.
無能ちゃん。
She's gone, bro. She's gone.
ぼーっとしてないで手伝ってください。と少女は声に出して注意する。
ごめん。今手伝いに行くから。
Yeah. After breakfast, we all set out together, as per Tucky's advice. So, Tucky, did you fix the thing, buddy?
ほぼ終わったんですが、
Heck yeah.
修理に必要な導線が見つからないんです。
Heck no.
僕の体質だと導線みたいな安全なものは見つけられなくて。ごめんね、役に立てなくて。
まあ気にしないで。むしろ社畜ちゃんや下道ちゃんがどこかに潜んでいる今はみんなで一緒に固まった方が安全だわ。
来るなら来なさい。ピンカートン家に伝わる上流武術馬律で返り討ちですわ。
What the?
いや、なんで中国憲法の掛け声なんですか。馬律は日本の武術だという設定でしょ。
Sherlockians?
少女はシャーロキアン以外には分かりづらいツッコミをした。
We head down the passage while keeping an eye on our surroundings. Ooh, what's that? Those two must be looking nearby, but so far, neither hide nor hair. Is that the thing that Teki's working on?
特に変化もなし。彼らは何のためにこの研究棟に
Well, they can't go anywhere else now, can they?
少女が疑問を口にする。
さすがにもう目的は終えているんじゃないかしら。 私たちが出入り口を押さえていたし、エレベーターは壊れているしで、脱出に困っているのだと思うわ。
今誰も出入り口を見張ってませんけど大丈夫なんでしょうか。ヘリポートから脱出されちゃうんじゃ。
出入り口のシャッターを閉じてロックしておいたから大丈夫ですよ。無理やりシャッターを開こうとすれ
Yeah,
ば大き
so
な物音がして
maybe there's gonna be
すぐにわかります
distraction.
つまり今この地下研究棟自体が巨大な密室状態なんだね。
不吉なことを言うんじゃありませんわ。なんだか密室というだけで殺人事件が起こりそうではありませんの。
Well, this is a murder game.
確かにミステリー以外で密室なんて言葉なかなか聞く機会ありませんよね。文学さん、そっちの道具箱には何も入ってなかった？
工具しかありませんと少女は肩を
Wow, the supposed contains tools. That is something.
ここならいろんな道具が置いてあるから動線も見つかるかなって思ったけど。
There's gotta be some somewhere, huh? I considered taking apart the computers and using their internal wiring, but Seki suggested we only do so as a last resort, for some reason. Apparently, don't look at the sense that messing with them is too dangerous. Oh, wow, really? Better to play things safe considering the sensitive info they must hold.
ところで、どうして動線が必要なの？
ブレーカー内部の導線が古くなって切れていたんですよ。導線を取り替えてつなぎ直さないと正常に動作してくれない状態なんです。
もしかして誰かがブレーカーの線を切ったのですかと少女は不安げに尋ねた。
いえ、おそらく経年劣化だと思います。そもそもこの施設自体かなり埃まみれですし、 PC の OS も化石じみていました。随分と長い間誰も使っていなかったのでしょうね。僕が何度かこの本部の研究棟に足を運んだ際も地下は紹介されませんでしたし、無謀なもの。
そもそもここって何を研究している場所なのかな？
私も思っていました。私たちは本来この研究棟で
Yep.
八つ崎工
I
事
just
件を
this question I just wondered, how old is Taki again? I mean, I've been thinking that he's the Quartering Duke, but is he even old enough to be the Quartering Duke? Taki, how old are you, buddy?
この施設では以前から過去の事件をジオラマで再現したり、国内の施設では
Wow.
時間がかかるような検証を行っていましたね。実際上の資料室には八つ崎港事件が再現されたジオラマもありましたよ。
Oh, really?
それはすごいね。じゃあ本当なら僕らはみんなでそのジオラマを元に整理するはずだったのかな。
Heaviness weighs on my chest as I consider how different things could have been. No one should have been murdered. There were supposed to be so many more of us working together to solve the Quartering Duke case. I'm sure investigation would have been further along. That's precisely why Duke intervened, but it still bears hard
科
upon
学
me.
君のフレンズも探偵同盟の技術を使っているって聞いたけど、もしかしてこの研究棟で作ってたの？
ええ、その通りです。安全面や倫理的な問題から国内では使用の難しい道具や薬品も特別に使用可能なので、発明家に
それ法的にアウトなんじゃ。
Oh, who
アウトだ
cares?
からこそわざわざこの離島に本部を構えているそうです。
なんだか聞いちゃいけない話を聞いてしまった気分だよ。
Well, hey man, we're detectives. We gotta solve the cases
正
no
当
matter
法
what.
だけじゃ平和は守れないってことよね。国内の警察組織は優秀な反面、組織が大きくて余計なしがらみが多いの。八つ崎港事件については被害者がどんどん増えている関係で全然処理が追いつかなかったと聞いているわ。
だからこそしがらみの少ない僕ら探偵同盟に白羽の矢が立ったんだろうね。
And now the DA is kind of
自由
cooked,
に
isn't
動け
it?
る僕らにしか解けない事件だと判断されたんだ。
表向きの理由はそうでしょうね。ですが本音を言えば何か問題が起きた時に責任を押し付ける
Well, things did
手
go
のいい
amiss,
デコな
alright.
のだと思いますわ。
デコイ？つまり身代わりってことですか？
ええ、その通り。何も成果が上げられない時に有効なのは自分たち以外にヘイトを向けることですからね。
私たちが成果を上げられれば御の字、私たちが失敗すれば実態は大したことがない組織だとレッテルを貼られて袋叩き。どちらに転んでも警察へのヘイトは緩和されるという筋立てですが。
Ah, man, those guys suck. Come on
要する
now.
になんとし
まったく
Did not mean to skip that. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Leave the archives and head to the lab. Our investigation continues for some time before Posh suddenly chimes in.
あら、このパソコンについてるヘッドホンがあれば導線代わりになるじゃありませんの。
Maybe that, yeah.
確か
Copper
に
wire and headphones? Huh.
どういうことですか？
無知ですわね。ヘッドホンのコードも中身は導線ですわ。どうせ使わないのですし、ヘッドホンを何本かいただけば立派な導線の束を作れるの
I
では
didn't
な
know
く
that.
て。
各 PC にヘッドホンは一つずつついていますし、これを分解すれば十分必要な導線は確保できます。ありがとうございます。
ヘッドホンのコードの構造なんてよく知っていましたね。
Well, she's an active user of headphone cords, right?
断線したコードの修理すらしたことがないなんて、これだから庶民
Oh,
は
I see. Actually, I'm pretty sure the rich people wouldn't repair that. I think they just buy new
断線
stuff,
する
right?
たびにヘッドホンを買い替えていたら出費がかさるではありませんの。
普通は買い替えるんじゃないかな。
僕も買い替えます。
I think everyone would.
苦労してるのね、家族ちゃん。
Oh my god.
少女は家族探偵の肩へと手を置き、無言でうんうんとうなずいた。
別にヘッドホンを買い替える余裕がないほど貧乏だというわけではありませんことよ。
That's exactly what you were implying right there.
ただもはやピンカートン家の名声がすでに過去のものなのは事実。家族の名の通りすでに散った花のごとき家系ですわ。ですが必ずまた咲き誇ってみせます。そのためにも無駄遣いはできないというだけなのですわ。さあ
Oh,
科学さん、
hey,
早
you're
くブレーカーを直しなさい。
All the DA members are dying, so we gotta get a huge pay
この
raise.
島から生き
You
て
know,
脱出し
that should be good for you,
ピンカー
right?
トン家の再興を果たすのですから。
家族さんの覚悟か。
She's capable of weathering any dishonor or shame for the sake of restoring her family's pride. Her resolve is clear-cut and reflects well on her. This perspicacious determination is a positive force, both for her and her doing employees. I can understand now why Pasha's subordinates are able to idolize her without any reservations. So what's gonna happen when we go up the elevator, right? Something big is gonna happen. The distribution board is prepared about incidents, and so we return back to the elevator. That's when we know something.
あれエレベーターのボタンのところのこれは
Yeah, the elevator key,
鍵
remember,
穴で
guys?
しょうか。
This is how we actually get back up the Snarks.
あら本当ね。
I mean, we are in Snarks, but like, the
エレ
entrance
ベ
way.
ーターのボタン反応する？
いえ反応しません。電源は通っているようなので。
We
配電
need
盤は通った
to
と思うん
put
です
the key in the keyhole, guys.
考えられるとすれば、地下牢にあった鍵。
Wow, what an amazing deduction skill, as good as the of the DA, man.
そういえば地下牢にエレベーターの鍵がありましたね。地下牢から出る際に見当たらなくなっていましたけど、誰か持ち出した人はいますか？
No one raises their hand. Who has it? Is it Workaholic or Renegade? That's not good. In heavy silence, a morbid thought creeps into my head. Then, as if to control my worst fears, an announcement cracks over the intercom, and a familiar voice fills into space. Hi, Renegade.
やあ探偵諸君、やっとエレベーターに電源を通してくれたみたいだね。
There's an intercom here?
下道探偵？どこから声が？
I glance around and spot a speaker near the ceiling. He ignores her bewilderment, pressing on.
君たちもお気づきの通り、そのエレベーターを呼び出すためには鍵が必要だ。そしてその鍵は俺が持っている。
I am detonating your collar, bro. I don't care. We need that key. Give it back. I'm not messing around.
鍵が欲しければ、俺の言うことに従ってもらうよ。
You can't get out of here either.
誰が従うものですか。今から私が捕まえに参りますから覚悟なさい。
Posh outright rejects his demand. She holds her shit in thought for a moment, then immediately points toward the hallway.
お 僕のモニタールームにアナウンス用のマイクがあったはずですわ。
Wait. This would be going right into his hands though, right? He would expect us to do
霊
that.
道探偵はそこにいるに違いありません。
No, that is not the part.
待って家族ちゃん、
There has to be some sort of trap over there, like, right? Can make grasp Pasha's arm before she runs
あ
off.
の下道ちゃんが無策でこんな真似すると思ってるの？慌てて向かえば足元を救われるような仕掛けが施してあるに違いないわ。
Listen, Posh, you're still kind of loose in the head right there. That's the nicest way of putting that. So why don't you just listen to us, man?
確かにその通りですわね。先走りそうになって申し
Anyway,
訳ありません
Renegade,
が。
what were your demands, bro?
でもだからってここでじっとしているわけにもいきません。罠を警戒しながらモニタールームへ向かいましょう。
Dodofo, it's up to you, buddy.
もう下道探偵の好きにはさせない。僕が先頭になるからついてきて。
Got it.
こんな時のために新たな捕獲用のフレンズ
Shocky
を用意してあります
Oh, heck yeah,
絶対
bro.
に捕まえましょう。
You already made a new friend. That's great.
文学さんと美食さんはこの場に残ってエレベーターの監視をお願いします。
任されたわ。パンくず一つ見逃さないから安心してね。
皆さん気をつけてくださいと少女は
Don't worry, dude. Workaholics gonna be actually on our side a little bit. He's gonna be trying to kill Renegade, but that kind of works in our favor, so we should just let that happen a little bit. We instantly spring into action, not even waiting for Renegade to close out his announcement. But even as we move, his banner continues.
おいおい、人の話を落ち着いて聞くこともできないのかな。困ったものだね。
Not really,
そん
bro.
な悪い子たちにはお仕置きが必要だな。気をつけてこちらへ来るといい。
Come on, we explored this entire place the other day, bro. I mean, there's no way you set a trap for us
君
without
た
us
ちには
noticing,
最
right?
初から選択肢なんてないんだよ。
Because of the quartering
モニ
Duke,
タールー
huh?
ムの前まで来たけど
罠の一つもなかったね。
Alright, Shakiwaki, it's up to you, buddy. We've safely arrived at the control room. The trip here must have been quick and painless. Maybe quick and painless, but it only serves to put me more on edge. What if it's like a recording, and not like he's not present there? Was it just a bluff? Even so, such little time has passed since Renegade's message that there must still be something behind these doors.
妙ですね。ここまでもったいぶったことをしておいて何もしてこないなんて。
This isn't good.
まずは
I'm
僕
kind
ら
of
の様子を
nervous
見
for
てみ
Gamay
よ
and Bookworm.
僕なら下道探偵の罠にも気づけると思うから。
気をつけてね飛躍くん。危険な気配がしたらすぐに出てきてよ。
絶対に逃がしませんわよ下道探偵。私の馬力で血だるまにこしらえてやりますわ。
Alright, let's see. With that, Dolph enters the control room. Nothing, right? But a moment later, he comes right back out with an astonished look on his face.
どうしたの飛躍くん。
下道探偵がどこにもいないんだ。その代わりマイクの前にはこんなものが。
Dolph holds out a brown teddy bear. Yep, there's a mic in that teddy bear, bro. So he's able to do it from a distance. Ah, shoot. Yeah, see, this is why we don't go to the control room, guys. In case something like this happens. He's totally gonna go to the elevator now. And something terrible is gonna happen. We gotta rush back immediately. It seems like an ordinary stuffed animal at a glance, but upon closer inspection, it holds some sort of device in its paw.
あらあら、可愛らしいおクマさんではありませんか。
Oh my god, shut up.
その子が抱えているもの、それって通信機じゃありませんか。
本当だ。しかも電源が入ったの。
Which means that he wasn't in the control room, which means you need to go back immediately.
きっと下道探偵はこの通信機を
Wow,
通して
you
自分の居
think?
場所をごまかしたんです。僕が分析してなんとか居場所を暴いてみせます。
Alright, that's actually not bad.
いい分析だよ、かっくん。
A dreadfully gleeful voice sounds from the other end of the transceiver. It's none other than Renegade Detective, of course.
いやー、すまないね。俺はこう見えてもシャイだから代理を頼んでしまったよ。テディベアのゲドちゃんだ。
Rennie
仲
the
良くしてあげ
Teddy,
てくれ
huh?
よ。
要求は何なんだ下道探偵。お前の要求を飲めばエレベーターの鍵をこちらへ渡すんだな。
話が早くて助かるよ。無能くん、君と1対1で話がしたい。資料室まで一人で来てくれ。
Huh. I mean, if my Norman doesn't activate, then I guess I can trust that.
そんな要求断固拒否ですわ。
海賊さん
Let me get my word in. With ferociously wild eyes, Posh nabs the teddy transfer from Dolfo's hands and shouts angrily into it.
ゲート探偵、あなたが何を考えているかは知りませんけどね。無能さんは私たち
I'm not a
の
sacrifice. I think he just
大
wants
切
a
な仲間なのです
conversation.
わ。あなたのような殺人鬼のもとへ一人で向かわせるわけがありませんでしょ。必ずあなたを見つけ出して鍵を奪い取って差し上げますから。
Hey,
その
listen,
つもりでいなさい。
I think it's fine for me to have a convo with him. I had a convo with Workaholic the other day.
それは楽しみだね。
Renegade's harsh, statically laughter echoes through the hallway. At that very moment, my vision flickers. The neuroman has been triggered.
最後にいいことを教えてあげる。
Is this a bomb?
俺がわざわざこの地下を訪れたのは、首についた首輪の外し方を知るためだ。残念ながら分解の方法はわからなかったけど、予備の首輪の保管場所とその操作方法は知ることができてね。
家族さん、その熊から嫌な気配が。
Well. As Dolfo shrieks, the bear detonates in Posh's hands. That's the vision I'm shown. Yeah. See, Posh, this is what happens when you immediately just refuse. He has the coins in his hand right now. We should kind of listen to this man. There's still time to act. I lurch forward, snatch the teddy bear from Posh's grip, and immediately launch it as far as I can.
伏せて家族さん
The bear detonates mere seconds after it leaves my hands. Oh my god! The scorching shock of the explosion flings until I keep on the ground. I cough at the pungent scent of gunpowder. The hollow is thick with smoke, and there's a sharp pain where shrapnel has pierced my arm. Ouch.
探偵
He's found spare explosives? That's not good. Despite my injured arm, I managed to haul myself to my feet. He tried assassinating all of us right there. I can hardly believe it. Even a moment later, and Posh would have died. I doubt the rest of us would have escaped unscathed either. It's three renegades like they truly intended to kill us.
みんな大丈夫怪我はない
僕は平気です。でも私も平気ですわ。ゲート探偵、どこに隠れているんですの？
君たちの後ろさ。
A voice calls out from my rear. As I turn to face sonar, a small metallic glint catches my attention.
さあ、避けてみなよ。
What? Oh my god, what? Renegade brandishes his knife and swings it sideways in our direction. Crap, I won't be able to avoid it.
ほどきなさい、無能さん。
The next thing I know, Posh shoves me aside, sending me tumbling back to the ground. Ah! Blood soon trickles from her arm as she takes the attack in my place. Workaholic! Workaholic! You can't just be ignoring this right now, my guy. My heart leaps out of my chest. As the event unfolds, however, a familiar voice rings to my head.
ワト君、しっかりして、ワト君。
Saika? I've seen this before, but something's off. Saika isn't bleeding.
ワト君、どうして、
Oh, I
私を
did.
かばったの？
I did the same thing to Saika. Wait, did I see her death and then sacrifice myself? Is that how that went? I saw the future where she got slashed. Then I went back with the Nyoman, and then I shielded myself on her.
死んだら、私は、
Maybe that's how that went.
私は。
Saika calls out my name, weeping profusely. That's funny. This scene usually plays out the exact opposite way. Suddenly, it's as if I'm the one who died. My mind snaps back to reality. I inhale sharply, stunned and shocked by the view I'm met with. Right in front of me, Renegade has an arm wrapped around Posh's neck, his knife pressed against her cheek. Posh shielded me, and now vivid red blood is seeping from her wounded arm. The cut doesn't look deep, but that much blood loss is definitely cause for concern. We've got to treat it right away.
探偵一体どこに潜んでたんだ
すぐ横の研究室さ。人の行動を誘導するコツは分かりやすいゴールを用意してあげること。
Which is why we shouldn't have immediately rushed over to where he was at.
あんなアナウンスを聞けば、モニタールームを調べるまでは他の部屋に目もくれなくなって当然だよね。どいつもこいつも。
Hey, not me. That was all Posh. And she's paying the price for it.
さて、これでもう交渉なんてまどろっこしいことも不要になった。
I mean, oh yeah, she is the chief, so I guess her word kind of goes for all of us. Man, why does she's the chief, man? Why can't I be the chief?
無能君、家族ちゃんの首をねじ切られたくなければ一緒についてきてもらう。
Hey, bro. Sure. Renegade addresses me coldly. I look him over again and again, but can't find a single opening. He chases the curved posture next with the point of his blade. Just decides not to drain the color from my face.
言う通りにするよ。だから家族さん。
いけませんわ、無能さん。
Your life is in his hands. This is the time where you shut up. Posh quickly cuts me off.
あなたと科学さんは飛脚さんを連れてすぐにエレベーターでこの施設から脱出なさい。
There is no key. Wait.
デモもカルダモもありませんわ。これはリーダー命令ですわよ。逆らうことは許しませんわ。
Did you get the key from him or something? Is that why it's telling us to do that? The conviction makes it difficult to view her as a hostage. Something that seemingly tickles Renegade as he cackles loudly.
さすがは家族ちゃん。素敵な胆力だ。でもエレベーターの鍵のことを忘れてないかい？
その鍵って床に転がっているあれかしら。
え？この鍵は。
I reach out and inspect the key, resting near my feet. It's definitely the same one I saw in the dungeon, but when did it get here? I'm not letting Posh die. This is not going to be an armor situation.
あろう人が大事なものをポケットに入れたまま油断するのはよろしくないのではなくって。
I see.
さあ無能さん、その鍵を持ってお逃げなさい。エレベーターとヘリポートさえ封じてしまえば芸道
Yeah,
さん
but
は
neither workaholic. He'll be trapped there with him.
八つ崎工事件もきっと解決に向けて動き出しますわ。
やけにすんなり捕まったと思ったら抜け目がないね。
All right. You let Posh go. I throw the key to you. That's the trade
いい
offer.
のかな？他のみんなが逃げたら君も一緒に取り残されるんだよ。死ぬのが怖くないのか？
そうですよ。家族さんを置いて
What
逃
he
げられるわけ
said.
ないじゃないですか。
And Posh smiles almost
怖いに決ま
serenely.
っていますわ。誰だって死にたくはないでしょう。ですが死よりもっと恐ろしいのは我が身かわいさに死者を増やしてしまうことですわ。私は偉大なるピンカートン家の末裔。私の命で大勢を救えるのなら悔いはありません。さあ早くお行きなさい。
We're not doing that, buddy. Nah. Wargog's gonna be here any second to like have the wire slashed. I recall a discussion I had with Workaholic regarding the plank of Cornetus. Sacrificing her to save oneself. Is that the right choice? No one can really say. Seeing Posh show prepared to give her life for ours, I'm suddenly struck by a realization. This is what an ideal detective truly looks like.
芸道探偵、あなただけは
Shocky Walkie!
あなただけは許しません。
Techie aims his pistol-shaped mecha at Renegade Detective.
少しでも動けば撃ちます。動かないでください。
おっと、銃型のフレンズか。その構造、おそらく銃型のスタンガンだね。これはまた面白いものを作ったな。
Apparently unfazed, Renegade begins moving with his hostage and tell. Man, does this guy even know how to feel fear? Shoot!
撃つって言って
Is
る
it
ん
a
です。
bluff?
どうして
この数日で随分と成長したみたいだけど、君にはまだ撃てないよ。手元が
It cannot be that. It's a stun gun. It's not like a murder gun, is it?
感電死だものな。武装ちゃんを失ったばかりの君にそのステージはまだ早い。もっと経験を積み
Shoot him!
また
なめないでください。
Tucky moves in closer, preparing to shoot. The muzzle of the barrel trembles in his hands, his aim uncertain. Despite having him at gunpoint, Tucky seems to be losing the upper hand to Renegade's intimidation. That man really is a monster. Shoot him!
さて、名残惜しいけど一旦お別れの時間だ。無能くん、今から1時間後、その鍵を持って資料室に一人で来てくれ。さもないと家族ちゃんの公開八つ咲きショーが始まるよ。俺が脅しでこんなことを言わないことはよーくわかっている
Yeah,
だろう。
he tells the truth. I don't need the moment to see the grave sincerity in his eyes. In 1 hour, he'll end Posh's life, precisely as he stated. Though I haven't known him long, I'm already well acquainted with this man's brand of cruelty.
必ず行く。だから家族さんには傷一つつけるなよ。
バカ庶民、私のことなど。
いい返答だ。それじゃあラストステージで待ってるよ。
Dang it. Tucky attempts to keep his stun gun sight on his fleeing renegade detective. But before he can even pull the trigger, because he's the courting freaking Duke, man. He wants to play the fool here. Renegade has already disappeared down the hall, dragging Posh along with him. Give me that stun gun! You are not fit for this, Roll, you stupid imbecile!
あれ家族さんは
Oh, good morning, Dolfo.
家族さんはどこ
Oh, yeah, no. Renegade took her as hostage. It's very dramatic. Dolfo comes to, anxiously asking about Posh as she scans the vicinity. Neither Techie nor myself can much to reply. All I can do is stand there, disgusted by my own helplessness. Tucky, you should be disgusted, man. Returning to the lobby, we recount the events to Gourmet and Bookworm, who have been keeping watch.
本当に一人で向かう気なの？
yeah, I got no choice, dude.
はい。下道探偵は自分のポリシーに反することはしない男です。
He wants me, since I'm the only who can activate his collar.
約束を守れば家族
He
さん
probably
を
wants my
殺すことはない
D-pad.
はず。彼女を救うには奴の要求に従うしかありません。
その後はどうするの
Oh, I have no
警
idea.
察探偵が君に何をしようとしているのかわからない
Holmes!
でも、
Holmes,
危険な
wake
ことは
up! I
間違いな
need
いよ。
your wisdom, please!
家族さんを救えたって君が死んでしまったら意味がないんだよ機動探偵と対峙する上で何か策はあるの
I'm just winging it, man. I don't know anything.
下道探偵が僕を本気で殺すつもりなら策はある。
My denouement,
絶対に生きて戻ってくるよ。
maybe, hopefully, has some cool stuff.
無能さんどうかこれを使ってください
Thank you! Thank you! Techie hands me the pistol-like device he had been holding.
白い SPX の針を参考にして作った電撃遊具ビリビリくんです引き金を引くと
Oh,
電撃
excellent
が流れる
job, my
針が射
guy.
出されます射程距離は2メートルほどと短いですが
2 meters? Yeah,
体の
that's
どこ
good.
かに当てれば下道探偵の身動きを封じれるはずです
ありがとう、科学くん。こんなすごいものを作るなんて。やっぱり君は天才だね。
でも僕には撃てませんでした撃つチャンスはあったのに
Yeah, no, you're gonna suck, bro.
また大切な仲間を救えなかったんですまた心の中を全て見透かされて悔しくてたまりません僕がもっと強ければもっとあの人に対して冷酷になれれば
I am not buying your act,
他者
bro.
を傷つけることを恐れる生き物は人間だけ。人でなしになり果てるのは他者を思いやる理性を失った瞬間だと魔界探偵は語っていました。誰かが死ぬことに、誰かを傷つけることに恐怖する気持ちが弱さだなんて。
文学さん
Logan speaks in an uncharacteristically straightforward manner and she smiles at Techie.
科学探偵、あなたはこの島へ来た当初からぐっと人間らしく成長していると思いますよ。
僕も文学さんと同意見だよ。今の科学くんが弱いだなんて、そんなことない。誰かを傷つける覚悟なんかより、誰かと笑い合って、誰かのために泣ける心の方がずっと大切だよ。
文学さん無能さんありがとう
Alright, let's go save
家族
Posh.
さんを救ってあげてください
Hiding his face, Techie shed silent tears. Renegade Detective must have really gotten to him. Undoubtedly, more bitter, challenging obstacles shall await him in the future. But I know he'll overcome it all because Techie already has a strength to admit his vulnerability and share his honest feelings.
無能探偵、人でなしの下道探偵の花を明かしてやってください。私はあなたの優しさこそが
Sure
人
thing,
間の
boss.
強さなのだと信じています。
任せて。科学くんの分まで、あいつに手痛い一撃をお見舞いしてくるよ。
The appointed time has arrived. I ask you to wait in the lobby, then head alone to the archives, our designated meeting spot. As I make my way there, however...
なんとか間に合ったようだね
Oh my god, bro, why were you out for so long, man?
ホームズさん、
For the first time in about a day, Holmes appears before me. Yeah, why
ど
did
う
it
して
take
ず
so
っと
long?
姿を見せなかったんですか。
すまない残留思念なのにおかしな話だが少々調子を崩してしまってね
Alright, sure thing.
細かな説明は
Man, you were
また
really
今度する
sleepy.
今は下道探偵から家族くんを救い出すのが先決だそうだろ
Yeah, also after this, you're gonna tell me about my memories, my person,
下道探
please.
偵には勝てません。 力を貸してください、ホームズさん。
もちろんだよ。他の誰もが君を裏切り、君と敵対し、蔑み、否定しようとも。
Alright, let's do it.
私だけは
I feel the confidence now that Holmes is here to help me out.
もちろんだよ。他の誰もが君を裏切り、君と敵対し、蔑み、否定しようとも。私だけは君のすべてを肯定してみせる。下道探偵と決着をつけたら、私の知るすべてを話そう。
Okay, you better, bro.
奴との因縁にケリをつけるぞ、ワト君。
はい。
Ooh, where'd you get all those red lights from? Together, Holmes and I entered the archives. Renegade raises from his chair, clearly sick of waiting. He points his knife at me in the corner of his mouth, corked upward into a smile.
来てくれると思っていたよ、無能くん。
What's up, buddy?
俺の見
How's it
込んだ
been?
通りの探偵だ。
The knife's point glints in the light. My heart leaps to the sight of its icy shine, pale like moonbeams. It's impossible to remove myself from the life or death reality of the situation.
なぜ来ましたの？あれほど来るなと言ったではありませんの。
It's fine, bro, I got it. The anxiety in Pasha's voice is palpable. Her right hand seems to be handcuffed to a pipe on the wall. Judging by the grating sounds of steel upon steel.
家族さんにかばってもらって分かったんです。僕が目指すのは、目の前で溺れている人がいたら、自分の掴んだ船板を迷わず渡せる探偵だって。
Except I'm not dying here.
皆さん。
下道探偵、エレベーターの鍵は持ってきた。早く家族さんを解放しろ。
ああ、いいさ。ほら、これが家族ちゃんの手錠の鍵だよ。
As he speaks, Renegade demonstrates this by locking and unlocking Pasha's handcuffs. There's no doubt that he is the real deal.
俺の横のデスクに置くから、君も同じようにしてくれ。
Alright.
出入り口から遠ざけた上で鍵を交換するつもりか。
それくらいは当然の権利だろ。君らは今エレベーターの前に陣取って有利な状態なんだ。俺にも少しくらい希望を分けてくれたっていいじゃないか。
鍵を置いたよ。移動を始めよう。ただしお互い一歩ずつだ。
いいね。いい警戒の仕方だ。君は
Where is Orkaholic anyway? Has he just been watching this entire time?
言われた通りにしよう。では君が温度を取ってくれ。
では、1、2。
As Asumi closes the distance between us one step at a time, the same way I do. One step, then another. My heart pounds faster and faster as we draw closer, the sweat beating on my skin. I'm not an idiot. I know he'll attack once I'm in range. He'll likely come at me with lethal force. I want my legs not to shake, forcing myself to keep one foot in front of the other. But then my vision suddenly flickers. Oh, come on, bro. The knife shoots out from Renegade's detective's hand like a rocket. It hits my forehead with so much force that my entire head feels like it's flying off. Goodness gracious. My consciousness ebbs faster than I can form a single thought. Once I return to reality, I jerk my body to the side, quickly ducking my head so that the blade only nearly grazes the tip of my nose. Oh, that was close. I didn't expect the knife to fire at me like that. Without the denouement, there's no question I'd be dead right now.
ほら、俺の予想した通りだ。
No, can you not? Suddenly, Renegade Detective is right beside me, sticks his tongue out playfully.
今君はナイフの刃が飛ぶ前から動き出していた。このナイフの仕掛けに気づいた素振りなんて一切なかったの。おかしいよね。
Yeah, so he knows.
君は時折妙に勘が鋭い時があるけど。
And since Watso's so bad at keeping his poker face, he's gonna give it away with his reaction right here.
君
Watch.
も理想探偵と同様、未来が見えるんじゃないかな。
そんなわけがないだろう。
I make for the key to Pasha's cuffs and quickly snatch it up. Renegade Detective, on the other hand, saunters over at his leisure, placing a hand on the elevator key. Our exchange is complete, but the others are still guarding the front of the elevator. He can't get away that easily. I've got to free Pasha and get us back to the lobby ASAP.
来ちゃいけませんわ。早く私から。いいえ、この部屋から離れなさい。
Is this room trapped? Pasha answers only with a harried expression. What's going on?
ああ、言い忘れていたよ。
You're gonna get casual just a horrifying fact.
彼女の手には俺とお揃いの首輪をつけてやる。何かの拍子でボンといくかもしれないよ。
What? Looking closer, I can see something wrapped around Pasha's wrist, or he's almost as vice when he gets that. Pasha, you could have said that before we started the exchange, bro. No, is he kidding me right now?
はったりでないことはさっきの爆発でよーく分かっているだろう。俺が条件を満たせば家族ちゃんの柔らかな死体は四方八方に飛び散ることになるだろうね。
やめろ。どうしてここまでひどいことができるんだよ。社畜さんの言う通り、不滅探偵として実験台にされたことへの復讐なのか。
復讐？君は本気で俺がそんなつまらない理由で人を殺すと思うのか？
Renegade's eyes widen and surprised by my words.
じゃあ何なんだよ。お前はもっと理解の及ばない自由で無差別で危険なやつだって思ってたよ。機密警察を前身とする探偵同盟に復讐したい気持ちはわかるけど、関係ない人たちまで巻き込むのはやめろって言ってるんだ。
君らしくもない無粋な推察はよしてくれよ。復讐なんてチャチなエンタメに興味はない。俺にとって大切なのは命を背負う行為の尊さを伝えること。それ以外は二の次さ。たとえそれが俺の人生を狂わせた組織が相手であっても。
嘘をつけ。お前は実際社畜さんを散々苦しめて復讐を果たしたじゃないか。
Probably not, right?
別に復讐したつもりなんてないよ。彼が目を背けてきた自分の潰した命の重みを少し思い出させてあげただけさ。社
Exactly.
畜探偵は見事鬼畜探偵としての自分を取り戻した。
My turn.
だから次は
Wait,
君の
what?
番だ。家族ちゃんの首輪を解除してほしければ俺を屈服させるといい。でも俺はそんな君に対して殺す気で抵抗する。俺を屈服させたいなら死ぬ気でかかってきな。
Just because I can see the future
君が隠している能力も生かしてね。
doesn't mean I can kill you, bro. I'm still far weaker than you.
隠している能力なんて。
Does Renegade Detective realize that I'm able to use a denouement? That can't be. I mean, it took me a long time to start accepting the idea, and it's my ability. As if anyone would be so quick to believe something this far-fetched.
リーダー命令ですわ。
And he probably
あ
knows
なた
about
は
me,
早く
though,
お逃
right?
げなさい。
About how I was ideal detective? The Posh shouts from behind me.
探偵家業に身を投じたその瞬間から死ぬ覚悟はできていますわ。芸道探偵、あなたの計画に踊らされると思った
You're
ら
not doing this dancing,
大
it's
間違い
me,
ですわ
man.
よ。
Her expression shows no trace of sorrow or fear. Even given her circumstances, her strength of character is incredible.
あーいいね。さすがは家族ちゃんだ。意志がとても強くてゾクゾクするよ。でも果たして無能くんは見捨てられるかな。仲間の命を見捨てて彼女の分まで生きていくか、それとも命を救うために自分の命を懸けるのか。まるでカルネアデスの船板の問答じゃないか。君はさっき自分の船板を差し出すと言っていたよね。果たして殺されかけてもこのまま自己犠牲の精神のもと家族ちゃんを救えるかな。
Renegade Detective tries to provoke me. Defiantly, I glare back into his red, arrogant eyes.
勘違いするなよ。
Oh, right, I have Shocky Waki. I forgot about that.
自分を犠牲にするだなんて言ってない。誰かを犠牲にして生き残るなんてごめんだ。だからって死ぬ気もない。
I'm just gonna pull Shocky Waki and go bang. I once was like a killed right before me while I survived. That's why I won't hesitate anymore.
どちらが生き残ったって、生き残った方は永遠に苦しみ続けるんだ。二人のうちどちらかを犠牲にしないといけないなんて悲劇、僕は絶対に認めない。綺麗事だとバカにされたって、夢見すぎだと笑われたって、何を言われたって、僕は二人とも生き残る道を探し続ける。それが僕の理想とする探偵だ。
いいね。
Can I see this dude
君ら
already?
しい最高の理想だ。
Renegade pokes his tongue out at me again and draws a knife from his pocket. Its blade is a crescent, flecked by bits of bright red. Renegade laps the blade like a lollipop, the droplets vanishing beneath his tongue. Oh, wow. Why? Ew.
お菓子がいがあるよ。
無能さん、ゲドウと戦うなんておやめなさい。
I got him, bro. I can do this. Oh my god, I had a gun. It's like, now I'm so confident about this. Ignoring her pleas, I unlock the handcuffs binding her.
家族さん、危ないので離れててください。あなたのことは必ず僕が守り抜きます。
無能さん。
Grasping the handcuffs, I turn to face Renegade. Getting a hold of these, sure was lucky break. Now I can demonstrate my mental autonomy. Oh my god, we're going all the way back to that, huh? The handcuff technique.
その構えは逮捕術だね。上術とは珍しい。手錠を持って初めて実力を発揮できるというわけか。でも手が震えているよ。実戦経験はほとんどないんじゃないかな。
Shut up, Renegade. You're under arrest.
隠したって無駄だろうね。その通りだよ。正直怖くてたまらないさ。
I bite my arm with all my using the pain that forcibly stopped me from shaking.
出るわけにはいかない。力ずくでも家族さんの首輪を解除してもらうぞ。
いいね。やっぱり君は最高だ。早く楽しもう。
My chest feels like it's about to burst. The cold sweat drips freely down my skin. If I lose focus, my legs will start wobbling. Alright, I'm so ready to beat a Renegade, bro.
大丈夫だよ。
It's gonna be an insane sight to witness. Almost was close to my side.
さあ、反撃開始といこう。君と私の力で逆境を覆してやろうじゃないか。
My first battle for life and death begins. With like the strongest foe, basically. Using the handcuffs, I block countless knife jabs. My eyes manage to follow, but it takes everything I have to avoid them. The way each blow is aimed directly at my vitals sends chills down my spine. If I dodge even one, it's all over for me.
思ったよりいい反応じゃないか。よほどいい先生に教わったらしいね。
Oh. Oh.
でもどこかで反撃に転じないと押し切られてしまうよ。もしかして防御しか習っていないのかな。ほらほら、手だけじゃなくて足もよく見て、よく予測して。
Renegade Detective chats casually as he slouches about, and here I am at my absolute limit. Just what is this guy? I'm already well aware, but this man truly has no qualms about killing, despite his constant insistence that life holds precious value. Don't worry, all I have to do is let him get in close, and then just shoot him, bro. This is one person I don't think I'll ever see eye to eye with. Just one hit. I actually need to get one hit in. I need to find an opening somewhere. I mean, save for him though, we also need to just get one hit in. Oh, shoot! Dang. Got me. Renegade slashes my right abdomen and fresh blood sprays into my field of view. This is bad. I feel my consciousness slipping.
落ち着け。それはエンドシーイングで見たビジョンだ。
Holmes' voice recenters me. That was close. That vision was so lifelike and nearly overwhelmed my senses. Right now, I can still protect my... Wait, can I get myself killed here if I click the wrong one? It's the right abdomen, but like, what if I... I feel a burning sensation in my gut. I should have known. Regurgling is in the depths of my mind as life leaves my body. My face hits the floor, yet I feel nothing. All I hear is the vague patter of water droplets. I need to stop the water. Stop. Wow, that's... I really got killed like that. Yeah, it's the right abdomen. Oh, man. Oh, dang, I'm shocking this dude. I just managed to block his attack. Without a Neuroman, it would have killed me. I'm glad I was able to act on it quickly enough.
いい動きをするね。ならこいつはどうかな。
No time to relax. Here comes his next strike. Oh my god! I see it again. A future where my throat is cut clean open.
よし、見えた予知通りに行動するんだ。ワタ君。
Yeah, that's totally my legs, bro. Keeping with my vision, I parry Renegade's attack with my cuffs. Nice. That was the easiest block so far. There's no mistaking it. The Neuroman kicking it now was no coincidence.
急に動きが良くなったね。どうしたのかな。
It get more predictable, my guy. Renegade slashes again, mid-sentence. What is it? What's coming next?
慌てるなバトク。エンドシーングが発動するのを待てばいい。エンドシーングの発動条件は未来の死を感じ取ることだ。もし下道探偵の攻撃が
And if it's not lethal, but it just hits me, then that's kind of bad, right?
はい。
Oh. Oh, I know Holmes speaks the truth. I soon see a vision of a knife's blade plunging straight into my chest horizontally. Horizontally?
水平につくと恐ろしいことをするね。ああすると肋骨を
Yeah,
すり
goodness.
心臓を直にえぐることができるんだよ。
避けきれない。どうすれば。
避けなくてもいい。直線的な攻撃は軌道をそらせばいいんだよ。筆跡を手上で受け流すんだ。
Alright. My heart. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Goodness, bro. Okay, yeah, but, you know, stamina exists, right? It looks like Renegade has having no issue here. But, like, I am just desperately flashing, like, clinging around, man. I don't stop the knife, but allow the tip of its blade to slip through the cuffs, redirecting it. Renegade's arm is outstretched, leaving him defenseless! He leaps towards me! Now!
一遇の好機だ。
Shocky!
絡め取れ。
As Holmes says it, I twist the handcuffs chain around his wrist, then throw all my weight into his hips and jerk sharply. Wait, am I not gonna have to use Shakiwaki? I swing my arms at full strength like a hammer thrower, leaving Renegade off balance as he's caught in the shackles. Then I slam his body into a nearby table. Goodness. Alright, you're under arrest, bro. You have the right to remain silent. He rolls to the floor among the broken table legs, while keeping my eyes straight and I'm steadying my ragged breaths. Blood drips my nose. With my vision swimming, my head pounding, I barely stop myself from crying out in pain.
大丈夫ではないな。自分が死ぬ光景を短時間に何度も何度も目にしたのだから、まだ動けそうかい?
God, I was like, what, 5? 4?
下道探偵
Like 20 seconds, bro.
前に拘束してしまおう。科学君から受け取った
Yeah!
ビリビリ君を使うんだ。
I'm surprised I didn't use this when the offset. Following Holmes' suggestion, I begin to take the stun gun out of my pocket. But then...
なるほど。こちらがこ
Oh no!
だけは避けきれるわけか。
Oh, got it, bro. Yo, wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up! Shoot. Is he gonna steal Shakiwaki and use it against me? Because that's not lethal. It's just kind of... Bro, he's gonna stab my leg, right? And then... Oh, shoot. The voice coming from the ground chills me to the bone. Crap, thinking faster, try to jump back, but it's one moment too late. Oh, Renegade's knife penetrates my right thigh. Yeah, my guy!
こういう攻撃は避けられないんだろうね。
Shoot! I back away quickly to inspect my wounded leg. I'm still able to move it and it hasn't gone numb, but even so, the situation is dire.
今のはちょっと危なかったよ。思ったよりも
Ah, okay. He realized the extent of my abilities. I still have Shakiwaki though, and I kind of got hit on you, so maybe you're like sort of tired. Renegade climbs his feet unsteadily. His eyes are unfocused, fixed on empty spaces instead of me. He had already lost an arm before my surprise that hit him hard. It's clear he's at his limit.
もうよせ。これ以上血を流したら本当に死ぬぞ。
ああ、そうだね。手をなくしてからずっと感じていた。
Yeah, so surrender, bro.
いよいよって感じだよ。
分かってるならもうやめろ。どうしてそこまで僕に執着するんだよ。
He's having the time of his life, my guy.
そりゃそうさ。俺が今まで理想探偵の力を読み解く瞬間をどれほど
Yeah, exactly. He's having too much fun to quit now. It's a shame your arm's gone, bro. You could have way more fun if it wasn't. But that's your fault after all.
無様に捕まった時からずっ
Oh,
と
so Holmes
そ
beat
そ
you
られ
up
て
then?
きた。今この時を、この瞬間を、この絶頂をずーっと心待ちにしてたんだ。
You almost
長
finished
年
though.
解き続けたパズルのラストピースが見つかったのに、はめないやつがいるかいないだろう。俺をもっともっともっともっと最高に楽しませてくれ。
Renegade grins madly, not bothering to wipe the blood dripping from his mouth. The man before me terrifies me to the core. How'd somebody become so twisted? The extent of his depravity is so extreme I can't help but wonder what brought him to this point.
下道探偵のやつエンドシーンの特性を読み解く
Yeah, bro. I kinda think we're cooked right now.
まさかあいつは僕が異能を使えることを知らないはずでしょ。
やつ
分かっているよ。君のその目は未来を見る。
Hey, can you not say that in front of Posh? I kinda keep this a secret, you know? His words leave me tongue-tied. For a moment I think he may be up to his usual tricks, but I don't get the sense that he's joking. Don't tell me actually...
別に大した話じゃない。世界でも数えるほどしかいない異能者。理想探偵の話は界隈では有名だからね。その力を恐れたからこそ、俺の所属する明けの夜は組織で理想探偵の排除に取り掛かった。
That's why she was killed, obviously. I mean, that's what I said as well. They killed Senior Detective first, then they killed Ideal Detective. Because that's what they were trying to do, right? I mean, I think they were trying to, the XPX. How do you kill someone who can see their imminent demise? I guess you have to threaten everyone else's lives then, huh?
もっとも、その原理は知られていなかったし、君という後継者の存在に気づいているのも俺だけだけど。
You're the only one? Which means that the Quartering Duke doesn't know? Is that what you're saying?
有名な話。まさかそんな。
事実だよ。トップシークレットだから探偵同盟の中でも知る者は少ないけどね。下道探偵が言った以上、明けの夜が本気で私一人を殺しにかかったことは
Well, and they succeeded in killing you. But he doesn't know that I can see Holmes as a ghost, so I still have an advantage here, don't I?
それに厄介なのはエンドシーイングの原理を奴に悟られてしまったことだ。
Yeah, I think I'm gonna win a fight. Maybe I can like talk him down with like words or whatever to get his guard down.
俺はこの数年間ずーっと理想探偵の能力の謎を追っていた。彼女が死んだ時、もうその秘密は紐解けないのかと心底落ち込んだ。でもそんな俺の前に君という救いの神が現れた。胸くん、君は理想探偵によく似た目をし、同じように熱い正義感を燃やし、俺を大いに楽しませてくれた。すぐに分かったよ。君は理想探偵と同じ力を持った後継者。君こそが
Great, okay.
俺に同じ興奮を与えてくれる新たなホームズだとね。
Now you figure out the ability. You win.
なぜ俺は彼女に勝てなかったのか。なぜあそこまで神がかった推理ができたのか。なぜいつも俺の攻撃を避けることができたのか。その答えはただ一つ。ホームズは自分の死の運命を見抜くことができたからだ。ようやくだ。ようやく分かり合えたね。マイホームズ。
Renegade cackles maniacally. I'm unable to shake this feeling that my ability has been revealed to the worst possible person. Yet again, I can only consider what a monster this individual truly is.
無能さん、そのような
If only Mystic was still alive,
真に受けちゃいけ
man.
ませんわよ。この男は狂っておりますわ。
Good thing you don't believe it, bro, because that would be bad for me.
君にとっては残念なお知らせだ。悪いが、もう君は未来を読むことはできない。
It's not just my demise, it's other people's demise as well, though. So, like, I don't know. Maybe something can happen. Ignoring Posh's yells, Renegade speaks to me. Because, okay, what if it's like this? What if, like, I die, and then I say, okay, Posh, if you see me die, immediately kill yourself, right? Because then I can see Posh's suicide, and then I can probably see my own death through that, and then that's so stupid, isn't it?
君の力はよーく分かった。死を予知する君に致命傷を与えようとするのは賢くない。
And then when I'm all broken down, even if I do see my death, I can't stop it, huh?
最適解というわけだ。というわけで、俺は今から君の体を死ぬギリギリまで削いであげるから楽しみにしていてくれ。
Renegade readies his knife and approaches me with a wicked grin. The next moment, I feel my right arm get sliced open. Ugh!
楽しいなあ。やっぱり解決の糸口を見つけた時の快感は命を奪う時とはまた違う快感があるね。これだから探偵はやめられないよ。
Okay, when solving a mystery while taking life probably feels better than, huh, for you. He comes closer, moving the knife to and fro. This is bad. I still haven't thought of a way to counter him. What do I do? What do I do? I failed to block him. My arm is gashed open next to my leg and then my shoulder. Unable to stand, I crumble to my knees. It hurts. My wounds are burning as if they're on fire. I can't keep my head straight through the intense searing pain. What do I do? My consciousness begins to flip and my vision grows clouded. I can't find the strength to stand. I'm sorry, in what? My legs and arms, bro. I can't do anything right now.
気をしっかりと持つんだ。
もう終わりかい？では次は家族ちゃんで楽しませてもらうとするかな。
If you kill Pasha, I'm gonna be able to see it, right? Their voices sound distant now. I'm soaked in hot sweat. It mingles with my blood, making my whole body feel like a thick puddle of liquid. But the sensation is familiar. That's right. How could I have forgotten for so long? It hurts. I'm burning up. It's horrific. It's miserable. It's cold. It's frustrating. I'm angry, enraged, yelling, crying, praying, hoping, begging, envious. But above all, I can't forget my helplessness. I've been in this exact situation in the past. I finally remember. I really have felt all of this before. Whoa, okay. Okay, woo, we're getting it. I'm walking through the lane with Masaika. This is already my third time. I've gotten pretty used to it, so our progress pretty much it's much faster than before. Goodness, I'm getting excited about this. But I sense something's different than usual. That something's not quite right. I scan our surroundings carefully until I notice the air right in front of us gently quivering with the air around a lit burner. Oh, shoot, is there gas?
サイカちゃん、隠れて。何かがいる。
Or you said like, not as.
何も見えないよ。
僕にも見えない。このままだと僕らは死んじゃうって。
That's when it started. From that moment on, I occasionally see glimpses of future strategies that could occur. Yep, exactly what I was saying, that he had the power first. No matter what trap I encounter in the maze, I always manage to slip through. Since I also go out of my way to help out the other subjects of the experiments, they've given me this ridiculous nickname, Ideal Detective. Before I even realize that I'm consistently leading and directing the other survivors. Oh, shoot. This reminds me of, ReZero, kind of, huh? Until that fateful day arrives. The day I witness Saika's death. If we take on the maze again, Saika will die. I can only see how these strategies play out. I don't know how to stop these visions from becoming reality. I think and think and I think some more. Until I finally make up my mind.
サイカちゃん、一緒にここから逃げ出そう。
一体どうやって？あの迷路にいる間、私たちはずっとカメラで見られているのに。
Saika's voice shows in her voice. I've got to be the hero she sees in me. Yes, I gotta be a great detective like the legendary Sherlock Holmes.
なーに、初歩的なことだよ、サイカちゃん。
I imitate our beloved Sherlock, hoping to inspire her trust.
カメラで見られているということは、何かあった時にカメラで見ている奴らが通るための道が隠されているということさ。
That's true, but if you can only see your own demise or other people's demise, then how are you gonna find a secret passage if it doesn't involve your
実は
demise?
手がかりも見つけてあってね。隙を見てその道へ逃げ込めば、僕らは逃げられるはずだよ。
すごい。やっぱりワト君はすごいよ。
Saika beams happily. That's a relief. It seems that helped to put her mind at ease a bit. Good. This is the only way we're going to pull this off. In all honesty, I'm terrified. Even if we manage to find a passage, who knows what we might run into. Still, this is my only hope of saving her.
この僕、
Because if we go through the
探
maze,
偵
it's
に
over.
任せてよ、サイカちゃん。
The ideal detective,
僕
huh?
がこの手でどんな悲劇だって覆してみせるよ。
Thanks. So she
約
like
束する。
took inspiration from my stuff then. And so the time came to put our plan into action. Just as we hoped, we found a hidden passage and followed to a location we'd regularly never been able to access. But soon there's a mech we've never seen before. Unlike the rest, this one pursues us relentlessly no matter how hard we try to shake it. I don't know, bro!
私なんかを。
I quickly shield Saika, taking a direct slash from the red machine's blade. I can feel my body rapidly losing blood. The fresh cut burns like I've been set on fire. My chest grows heavy as a chill comes over me. Even to my young mind, I recognize that this must be what dying feels like. Alright, and this is the moment I've seen where I supposedly died though, right?
なんで謝るの？謝るのは私があなたみたいに強かったらこんなことに。
I hear Seka's distraught voice as my consciousness fades. Tears stream down my face as she stares at me. Then the tears suddenly stop.
聞こえてるんでしょ。私たちを見ているんでしょ。私はどうなったっていい。私の全てをあなたたちにあげる。だからワト君を助けてあげて。これからは私がワト君の代わりに理想探偵になるから。
I see. I can distinctly make out Seka's words. Not only that, but her determination. No. She can't do that, no! She can't shoulder everything in my place. That shouldn't be an option here. How does she gain the future sight, though? I make an effort to extend my nearly bloodless hand towards Seka. She takes it in hers, flashes a wide grin, and speaks to me directly.
私なら大丈夫だよ。私には何もなかった。生まれた時からパパからもママからも
You a brother? What?
どこにも居場所なんてないと思ってた。ワト君だけが私を守ってくれた。だからあなたのことだけはこんな喋り方じゃいけない。
Is this my life flashing before my eyes right now?
今日からはさようならワト君。
My consciousness whites out again. But how did I survive that? When I come to the enemies before me.
それじゃあそろそろ足の一本でももらっておこうかな。
Renegade lifts his knife with a grin. I move in a flash and manage to catch his blade with the handcuffs.
今までより動きが速くなる。死にかけだったはずなのにどうしたんだい。
What BS is this, bro? I've only been using 10% of my power up to this point. Warmth slowly returns to my chilled, anemic body. Now I understand why Seka had been so invasive about her past.
言葉を濁してどうぞ。私はあなたが身代わりになってくれたおかげで助かりましただなんて。それ以来あなたの代わりとして生きてますだなんて言えるわけがない。
Of course she'd feel driven by guilt. No way she'd be able to share any of that with me. She's been rejecting me from the very start.
僕の記憶に焼き付いていたあのサイカちゃんはエンドシーイングで予知した光景だったんだね。
Better question. Why did she gain my
気
abilities?
づかなかったんだろう。
Yeah, also, yeah, why did I lose my memory of that? Was it because I was like slashed and stabbed that I had like some like
まさか
memory
血を
loss?
流しすぎて幻覚を見たとか。
そうだよ。
Oh shoot! With his knife still trapped, I ram the tip of my foot into the renegade's unguarded stomach. He gasps from the impact. It's a direct hit. He backs off a little before running his knife once again. Though his expression doesn't change, sweat gathers at his brow. Yeah, you know that ideal detective, Holmes? She's the copy, man. I'm the original. You're cooked.
嬉しいね。ようやく俺を殺す気でかかってくれる覚悟ができたのかい。
そんな覚悟片身でたまるか。僕はもう誰の命だって見捨てたりしない。
つくづく甘ちゃんだね。最後の警告だ。殺す気で決める。
Nope.
命を。
Nuh-uh, bro. You're no match for me. It's over.
俺は止められない。
Renegade contorts his body and swings his knife down towards me. Another non-lethal attack only meant to hurt me. The Norman wouldn't allow me to read it. But there's a hole in his defense. I take the cups that I've only been gripping in front of me so far and forcefully swing them backwards.
防がない気か。
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! This looks so cool! Look at this! Okay, but this image sucks though. Like, look at this. He's only bleeding like in a couple of spots. I know it's like non-lethally, but still, he should be like pretty injured. As he guns for me, bring the handcuffs down on him with all my might. Renegade Detective's knife nicks my shoulder, drawing more blood. At the same time, however, my fist strikes his forehead, flinging him into a nearby bookshelf. Goodness gracious! Just as planned, if I tried to block, there's no way I could have read his movements. But since he wasn't trying to kill me, I didn't need to stop him. Renegade picks himself up shakily, swaying a bit as he stands. My head clearly dealt some damage into that bookshelf, too.
驚いたよ。俺に殺す気がないからってまさか切られること前提で反撃に転じるなんてね。
お前や社畜さんが言う通り、確かに僕は甘いよ。 誰かの命を奪う覚悟も勇気もない臆病者だ。でも
I've been grappling with the idea this whole time. In order to stop someone dangerous, is it truly necessary to kill to end her life? But now I finally found my answer.
でも命を懸けて守る覚悟ならある。下道探偵、お前は何としてでも絶対に僕の手で止めてみせる。
This is the version that Holmes believed in, bro.
ワト君。
From beside me, Saga calls out my name. She can read my mind, so she must realize without me saying anything. I remembered it all, including the reality that 10 years ago, Saga saved my life by taking the title of Ideal Detective herself.
まさか救えなかったどころか、サイカちゃんを犠牲にして生き残っていたなんてね。
I feel a tinge of despair at how conveniently I twisted my memories.
でも落ち込んでいる暇なんてないんだ。
I speak as if trying to convince myself. That's right. What I need to do now is stop the menace in front of me. So I guess they put that Watsuo died because of the deal that Saika made. It's like, yeah, free Watsuo, man. Free Watsuo. It's like, okay, well he's dead, I guess. As the original Ideal Detective, that is my duty.
やっぱり半端じゃダメだね。もう一度殺す気でナイフを振るうことにするよ。
Whether you're in to kill or whether you don't need to kill, the result's gonna be the same, bro. You're gonna find that out.
君の余地は体に相当な負担があるようだけど、俺の体力とどちらが持つかな。
As declared, Renegade Detective draws near me with his knife at the ready. If he's set on using lethal force, I should be able to use the annulment. Our next exchange might be the deciding factor. For now, I see to hang in there and trust I'll find a chance to counter him. Left! He's going left! No, he's going right, bro. Why was I even given an option there, though? Before I can react, my throat is slit open. Warm splatters from my neck down to my chest and my legs go numb. I started coming too. Bro, Renegade must be so mad, and he's like, wait, he's like, what? That worked? I killed you? What? Dude. No, what kind of a choice is this? Left, he's going left. Oh, no, he's totally going center, guys. Like, I prepare for the strike and move my cuffs to the left. The clash in the middle makes my ears ring. If I hadn't done it, if I hadn't seen the future, my ear would have been cut clean off. Wow. Another from the left. No, wait, it's a feint. He's coming for the right. I don't let his feint fool me and instead manage a right hand block of my cuffs. But the shock of the blow was more than I can handle, forcing me on my knees to the floor. Without pause, Renegade Detective hunches down and slicks past my guard. No way he'd miss an opportunity like this. I show Shakiwaki though, right? The knife is thrust straight towards me. In my current position, there's no escape. This won't be easy to fend off. But that's fine by me. With him stabbing directly at me, I know exactly what to do. Beg for my life! Get stabbed on purpose! You fool! This is my plan! Get stabbed on purpose! I hesitated my reaction and the knife plunges into me before I could even speak. How could I be so pathetic? I need a stronger resolve to beat him. I'm glad that I have called the Shakiwaki thing, but honestly, whoever's writing these choices, bro, you guys are so funny. You get stabbed on purpose, like, what? I take the friend from my pocket and aim it directly at Renegade.
行動を誘導するコツは分かりやすいゴールを用意してあげること。
Yeah, you thought this was a battle where we had to endure? No, bro. I got a weapon here. I took a knee on purpose, and this position made me more stable, but more importantly, it's really made me closer of his own accord. Attacking with a knife brought him within 2 meters. The range of my weapon, yep!
お前の負けだ。止まらないで撃つ。
Renegade ignores my warning and lunges forward. Without hesitation, I pull the trigger.
下道探偵。
Upon taking the shot, I hear gunpowder ignite. Game over. The spikes shoot from the chamber and bore in the Renegade's stomach. His entire body convulses wildly. His tall frame leans but doesn't fall. He advances! Erratic step at the erratic step, grinning as he peers down at me. If you had died, I would have seen it, bro. I would have seen it. My denouement would have activated. Of course you wouldn't understand that. You think that the denouement only shows the bearer's demise because you can't understand wanting to save other people for no benefit. So you wouldn't understand that the denouement can see the deaths of other people as well. As if someone like you would die from a stun gun. I almost forced the thought, but managed to stop myself. But also, it still would have been. I would have seen it. He lost an arm and a substantial amount of blood. His body took a huge shock, and yet he's still standing, stubbornly pursuing the ideal detective. I'm shook by a feeling when I consider that his life has also been upended by an ideal detective, not sympathy or kinship by something else. So out of earshot, I whispered to him quietly.
答え合わせをしてあげるよ。僕は、いや僕たちは、お前の推理通り死が見える。だから、引き金を引いてって死なないことは分かってたんだ。これで、ラストピースとやらはハマったか。
You said we there, huh?
そうか。俺の推理は当たってたのか。
He laughs for a few moments and lets out a sigh of contentment. He looks deeply satisfied, his crazy expression replaced with utter calm.
感謝するよ、無能くん。なくしたはずのピースを最高の形で見つけた気分だ。
Yeah, just go to sleep, bro.
今夜は本当に久しぶりにゆっくりと眠れそうだよ。
The man lunges forward, toppling to the ground. His talking stopped abruptly, but I can hear him breathing, so he should still be alive. It's over at last. With a heavy exhale, I finally relax my attention to the muscles. I'm gonna fall asleep, bro. I'm going on Kanjiro, bro. I've gotta have so much, injuries. I gotta be damaged at least a lot. I clutched my trembling fist and suck air into my empty lungs, feeling as though I've been brought back from the dead. Compared to Renegade Detective, I'm definitely worse for wear. He had me at every turn. I've only one thing to say is carelessness, but otherwise, he definitely would have killed me. Still, I cannot but feel proud of myself. I survived my first ever life or death fight against an opponent who knew what you are, man. This dude knew how my power worked, and even though he knew how my power worked, he couldn't beat me. This is like, I can kill anyone now. I can fight against anyone and win. I can beat anybody, one-on-one, bro. Even that SPX maybe.
家族さん
And Pasha's eyes brim with tears as she scrambles across the room to me.
離れてください。汚いですよ。僕今血だらけですから。
Bro, she just watched me eat up a renegade detective, man. That's gotta be like a god in her eyes.
汚れることなど全然気になりませんわ。さあ早く傷の手当てをしましょう。もう血が止まりかけていますし、見た目よりは軽傷なのでしょうけどね。
Do you know how cool I'm gonna look? Going out there back to the river with Renegade's unconscious body, just like dragging him. They're like, oh my god, he took down Renegade. Holy crap! I'm gonna look awesome.
その前に早く首輪の解除方法を聞き出さないと。
解除方法なんて必要ないよ。
How are you still awake? Still lying on the floor, Renegade rolls over on his back before continuing.
起爆方法は分かったんだけど、肝心な装着方法が分からなくてね。
Wow.
家族ちゃんの腕にそれっぽく巻くので精一杯だったのさ。だから外そうと思えば簡単に外せるよ。まあ俺が脅しに脅したからそんな余裕はなかったと思うけどね。
You know, maybe Renegade will come to our side now. Maybe he fought with me and lost, bro. He got all the pieces that he needed. That's it. You don't need to fight again.
タトゥーのような見た目なのに腕に巻くだけだなんて変だとは思っていましたわ。
じゃあ最初から僕を本気にさせるためのハッタリだったのか。
いい演技だったろ。昔から演じるのは得意だったんだ。
Despite our battle and full blast from the stun gun, Renegade hops to his feet, looking totally unconcerned. I take a defensive stance out of reflex, but forgetting to take raises an empty left palm as if to signify its surrender. How are you? I mean, you did say that you could be burned on fire and not have it bother you, but how? It's a stun gun, though.
安心してくれ。なんとか体は動くけど抵抗する力は残っちゃいないよ。それに無能くん、君は期待以上の成長を見せてくれた。君がいかに多くの命を背負う存在
Alright,
かを
quartering Duke. You better be checking your boots,
やっ
man.
と思い出してくれた。今俺はとても満たされた心地でいる。しばらくは何もせず、ゆっくりとこの心地に浸りたい気分
Alright, maybe we can get Wakahaz back as well. We can have the full squad back. It's gonna be so awkward, though.
あなた本当に救いようがないド変態ですわね。まさか一連の行動は無能さを目覚めさせることだけが目的だったんですの？
その通りさ。君の核は知っていたからね。理想探偵の命を背負うことができればきっと大いに成長すると思っていたんだよ。
どうしてそこまで命を背負うことにこだわるんだ？
Because he's like a psychopath, man. Don't need to worry about that. Shoot his name, Renegade really is a man going against the system. Even so, I can sense how unwavering his convictions are. I can't help but ask him, the person who's caused me so much suffering, how he came to hold such strong
機
beliefs.
動探偵、お前の語るその信念はこの島での経験と何か関係があるのか？
自分語りの趣味はないんだけど、まあいいか。俺を楽しませてくれたお礼だ。少しだけ昔の俺について教えてあ
We're
げ
getting
る
another flashback?
俺は何より伝統を重んじる家系の生まれでね。生まれついての個人主義者である俺は異端に思われたらしい。それが理由でホームズと同じように機密警察に実験台として提供されたそうだ。この島での実験では例の迷宮に何度潜ったかな。昔のことだから記憶が曖昧だけど、目の前でたくさんの命が失われていったことはよく覚えてる。初めは取り合いになっていた牢屋のベッドが余り始めた頃、俺はどんな試練からも生き残る異常な5人のうちの1人だと称賛されていた。不滅探偵と呼ばれ、命がけの実験を繰り返される
Yeah, you were
うちに
invincible
察してい
detective, huh?
ったよ。このままでは最後の一人になるまで実験は続いていくだけだとね。そして思ったのさ。ここで俺が死ねばこれまで散っていった命まで無駄になる。
それで脱走したのか？
ああ、残念ながら全員揃っての脱出とはいかなかったけどね。
なんてむごい話ですの。全ての元凶はやはり探偵同盟の前身である機密警察ですのね。
Having heard Renegade Detective's story, Paj's expression has grown somber. It's easy to sympathize with his experience and accept how it would shape his beliefs, but even so, he still could armor, so...
お前のルーツはよくわかった。でもその信念を他の人にまで押し付けるなよ。別に誰しもが他の人の命を背負う必要なんてないじゃないか。
嫌だね。たとえ神が相手であろうと俺は俺を裏切らない。信念に基づいて他の人にも命を背負ってもらう。俺の信念を君が受け入れないように、君の正義もまた俺には受け入れがたいのさ。俺は今回と同じ状況が幾千回繰り返されようとも変わらない。
僕だって同じだ。下道探偵、お前が犯行を繰り返すなら何度だって幾千回だって止めてやる。
青いね。青くて甘くてやわすい。まるで触れれば身の潰れる果実だ。でもそれでいい。それでこそ俺は君にそそられる。君の探偵としての成長を心から願っているよ。無能探偵。
Neither of us says another word. We're both in silent agreement. The fact of the matter is, he and I will never see eye to eye.
まったく無意味に疲れたったらありゃしませんわ。
Flim flam.
早く下道探偵を縛って皆さんの待つロビーへ向かいましょう。
Apologizing exasperation, but at the very next moment,
なんですのいきなり。
the lights go off.
落ち着いて、きっとただの停電だよ。
I take out my D-pad and toggle on its flashlight. When I point the light forward, I notice that the renegade detective has disappeared. He should have been standing right in front of me.
下道探偵がいない。
What?
どういうことですの？
Let's beat this man up. How is he still able to move? I arc the light across the room, but no one's here except from Posh and me. Could it be that he intentionally planned this outage in order to make his escape?
きっと逃げ出したんだ。追いましょう。
このおバカさん、この暗がりで行動だなんて命知らずにも程がありますわ。
それを言うなら織田仏じゃ。
いいからこちらに
It's
来な
fine.
さい。
I have the
背
normal.
中合わせとなって周囲に注意を払いますわよ。
はい。
Okay. As directed, I turn my back against Posh's. We scan the area with our D-pad flashlights. As expected, there's no sign of anyone.
油断してはなりませんわよ。追うのは目が慣れてからでよろしいのですわ。
Got it.
そうですね。ごめんなさい。
I contemplate how much growing I still have to do as a detective when suddenly... Oh. Lights come back on. Where did Renegade go, bro? Of course, there's still no trace of Renegade detective. We need to pursue him right away. But then... An alarm? In a piercingly shrill tone, a bell sounds off. Or a bell.
ムノさん、
What?
非常にの音だったようですわね。
What?
あれって。
As the alarm continues to ring, we're confronted with a shocking sight that makes us convulse in horror. He's dead! Droops limply, handcuffed to a pipe extending from the fire extinguisher. His entire body is soaked. Countless lacerations cover him up like a torture victim.
社畜さん、これは何があったんですの？
He doesn't respond to our cries. Could it be?
目に刺し傷がありますけど、軽傷です。脈を確認しましょう。
Workaholic held his ground against Renegade Detective. There's no way he could just hide just like this. I hurried to take his pulse, however.
待てムノ君、今社畜さんに触れるのは危険だよ。
Because he's attached to the... Whoa. His body's a trap? Doleful springs towards me. It's too late. I've already made contact with Workahawk's body. Pain immediately racks me like flames on my skin. What is this?
見て、むき出しの電線が配管に触れてる。高圧の電流が手錠を伝って社畜さんの体に感電してるんだよ。
I see. So he wasn't killed by the stabs, but killed by the electricity, huh?
そんな。
まだわからないわ。今の無能ちゃんの反応からしてそこまで高電圧じゃないはず。
Is this a time bomb
感
then?
電時間が短ければ助かるわ。早く社畜ちゃんから手錠を外しちゃいましょう。
Grenade takes a fork from her pocket, raises the hide up, and slashes the chain connecting the handcuffs to the pipe in one stroke.
これで社畜ちゃんに触れられるわね。早く心臓マッサージを。
これは。
Bookworm and Tucky join us. I want Tucky to see if he has anything to help.
科学君、ちょうどよかった。社畜さんが大変なんだ。AED のようなものはないかな。
もちろんあります。救命遊具11君を取り出すので
Zippy Zappy.
待っていてください。
Anyway, by the way, I know Renegade's called invincible now, bro. He said he could move, but like couldn't fight back. There's no way. He escaped immediately after the lights went off. This is crazy. Like he's invincible because his dude cannot die. He can't even go unconscious. Like that's like his entire thing was just playing around with me. That's weird. Anyway, I brought Tucky's tool and put everything I have into getting Workaholic's heart back into rhythm. It shouldn't have been long since he was shocked. We can still make it. There's still time to short of it. What?
お次は何なんですの？
今の音上からしたよね。
まさかエレベーターで何かが起きたんじゃないですか。
Do I have the key on me?
少女は今起こり得る可能性に言及する。
忘れていましたわ。そういえば下道探偵がエレベーターの鍵を
Oh
持った
my
まま
god!
逃走中なんですのよ。
僕は心臓マッサージを続けます。皆さんはエレベーターの確認をお願いします。
そうするしかないようですわね。飛脚さん、ついてらっしゃい。
私も家族ちゃんについていくわ。科学ちゃんと文学ちゃんは残って無能ちゃんのお手伝いをお願いできるかしら。
はい。
無能探偵、疲れたら交代するのでいつでも言ってください。
少女は自身の体力を不安視しながらも言った。
ありがとう。みんなも気をつけてね。社畜さん、聞こえたら返事をしてください。社畜さん。
I call out to him as I repeatedly administered the AED to his heart, but time passed and his eyes don't stir even once.
社畜さん、お願いします。目を開けてください。あなたには目を開けてくださいよ。社畜さん、社畜さん。
心臓マッサージを始めてからすでに
Yeah,
10分以
he's
上。
dead, man.
たとえ医師がいても諦める状態です。これ以上はもう。
How? Who killed him? Who could have killed him? How? When did this happen? How could he possibly died? My legs gave out as I sank to the floor. I finally started to predict Eli's words to the very best of my ability, but a moment alcoholic gave me a chance to put my words into action. He died. What a bitter, darkly ironic end. Apart from the stab wounds on his chest, his body remains untouched, making it harder to accept as reality. Was he really murdered? So he must have been dealt with. He must have been dealt with like way earlier, right? He must have been knocked unconscious from the lacerations on his body, perhaps from a clash with Renegade. But that doesn't mean the Renegade killed him because maybe he was taken, his body was moved, handcuffed, and then he was electrocuted.
誰がこんなひどい真似をしたって言うんだ。
もう生き残りは僕たちしかいません。なら、犯人
Yeah,
の候補は一人じゃないですか。
Renegade has an alibi. That's the crazy part here. Renegade's alibi. That's right. There's no doubt about it. The electrocution caused the alarm, which occurred when the power returned. So Workaholic was killed when the trip breakers were reset. All of us were with someone else. That leaves only one candidate who could have set this trap.
またお前なのか、下道探偵。
Are we sure about that? The timing of which to break his trip was too perfect. He planned from the start to escape under the cover of darkness while killing Workaholic at the same time.
もしやこの場所に私たちを引き寄せるのが目的なのでは。下道探偵もエレベーターの修理を待っていた一人なのですよね。
Oh, I see.
と少女は問いかける。
That makes sense. No, because he would get the elevator key, and then he lures us over here in order to sneak past them to the elevator, huh?
確かに。
By killing Workaholic because Workaholic wants to kill him. What Bookworm says makes sense. Even with the key, he couldn't use it while so many of us were camped out in front of the elevator. What if he's using Workaholic's corpse and the alarm to distract us?
先ほどの爆弾は下道探偵が自分の使い終えたエレベーターを破壊したことかもしれません。
Dang it.
僕らもエレベーターの前に戻ろう。状況を確認しないと。
I say to the lead as we head over to where the others waiting for the elevator. The unthinkable sight awaits us when we arrive at the elevator. Nope. I'm cutting this off. This is a cliffhanger. I'm making the video here. I don't know what's next, bro. I don't want to see what's next. Not now. Not today. A lot happened this time, okay? I'm cutting you off here. Anyway, so that's it for this episode. As part of process elimination, goodness, a whole lot has happened. And it seems like when we pick up next time, even more is going to happen. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time with more process elimination. Goodbye!